I came to pay my respects, bring a little life into Mr. Morgan's.
I'll keep walking.
What are you worried I'm going to do something untoward? Something that's not going to be in the best interest of the patient? Orchids are a symbol of love. It's not like I brought a lily for his chest. I'll just leave these on the bedside table. What do you have the problem with? Am I not allowed, or is it my gift? You remind me of a guard at Pentonville. He didn't know how to bend either. I wonder how his widow is faring.
I'm not interested in your threats, and they don't scare me.
Well, what does scare you, Doc? Maybe I know already.
Is there a problem?
Bring Jason an orchid I cultivated myself, and the good doctor acts like I'm carrying a pot full of explosives.
Take your pot and go, Anthony.
Sonny, I'm trying to keep the peace here. I'm honoring the truce you made with John.
Yeah. We got the message, so get out of here.
No good deed goes unpunished. Try to keep this alive, please. At least until Morgan gets sprung. It takes indirect light, room temperature. You water the roots and not the leaves.
Usually when something needs that much attention, I wind up killing it.
Well, you ought to be more careful about a lot of things. Morgan, for example. I don't think you appreciate how much he does for you.
I don't think you appreciate that you're still breathing, Anthony.
Okay. That's enough. I'm not going to say it again. Get out of here.
Is it within hospital policy to at least ask how the patient's doing?
Restricted.
He must be under a lot of tension now, Sonny, with him out of commission. So much of your ground is wide open. Let's hope he makes a speedy recovery. For your wife's new office. Let me guess. Against policy. And no inmate around to run the asylum properly.
Let me give you some advice for your own benefit. Don't get involved when it doesn't concern you.
Are you kidding me right now? No. He was about to go in there and whack your right-hand man. Do you even care anymore?
Not in there. The guy's a plant. One of Sonny's guys. It was set up.
You mean to tell me you knew about this?
Only after I went into Jason's room.
And when I came over here, that's why you didn't let me into his room?
Someone planted a decoy, obviously. I had to figure out what was going on.
The idea was for Anthony Zakar to try to off someone he thought was Jason, and we'd get him on attempted murder.
But we didn't because of you. I mean...
Who the hell do you think you are, Sonny? You know, you say you care about Robin, but you're constantly putting her life in danger. My daughter, you have one of those, don't you? She sleeps in our bed every single night because she's scared this mommy's gonna get shot again. And then you got her in the middle of a mob war. What's it gonna take for you to wake up? Robin dead?
Patrick, stop.
Do you know Anthony and Zakar want each other dead? Then you go take each other out. You leave my family out of this.
I'm not gonna do this right now with you.
3407.
You can move Jason back in, and I'll come by later, right?
Go ahead. Obviously, Sonny runs the hospital now, doesn't he?
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't? No. The gang members are running around here like it's their place.
Stop. We're not doing this.
So they're allowed to do whatever they want, but I can't raise my voice?
Both of you in there. Now, go. Didn't we agree to go behind my back and agree to this?
I'm not trying to undercut you, Robin.
But
Police came to me.
I am the only one that is allowed to make decisions on behalf of the hospital. The police know that.
They also know how close you are to the patient. Maybe too close for objectivity.
If by they you mean my Uncle Mac, he wasn't allowed to make this kind of decision. Neither were you, for the record.
You and Jason have a complicated history. That's all.
But I am still the acting chief of staff. I don't appreciate being patted on the head and then you making decisions behind my back.
Okay, and what about Sonny? I mean, Mac knows what happened in our living room. Why the hell would he let him run around this hospital with free reign?
The order came down from the DA's office. They suspect Anthony is behind this whole prescription drug ring that's been happening at the hospital.
I told you about the missing drugs.
Yeah.
They have no evidence to tie him to the stolen meds, so they're trying to get him on something else.
And so why are we just hearing about this now?
You've been busy with Jason.
Okay, but what about her? Why would you do this to her?
What about what you've been doing?
Excuse me, what I'm doing besides saving Jason's life and cleaning water bottles and doing nasal polyps?
That's what I'm talking about. Sarcastic little digs just
Well,
like that.
I apologize, but I feel a little resentment because my skills have been wasted.
I'm only trying to give every surgeon here an equal opportunity.
Not every surgeon is created equal, and you can't change that by revising hospital policy.
This is what I'm saying. I can't even count on my own husband to stick up for me.
I am trying to scam.
Really? You think that I don't know that everyone's talking about me behind my back, including you two, rolling your eyes every single time I implement a new chart? I mean, come on. You've done this job. You know how difficult it
Tough
is.
decisions have to be made every day.
Right. So why are you talking about me behind my back? Why can't you just offer to help me?
I thought I was helping you by heading up the missing drugs investigation.
Okay, fine, but you could have told me that there was a complete stranger in this room instead of Jason, so I didn't have to run around the entire hospital trying to figure out what the hell happened. I mean, I don't have time to waste like
Robin,
that.
you're doing it again.
Doing what?
If you would just bring it down a notch, we could all cooperate better.
Really? You'd be less critical?
My wife, you talking to me.
Have you told them to stop? Or is it too important to you to be one of the boys?
We're all on the same team.
Well, it sure doesn't feel that way.
I know how hard it is to be chief. You've got a million balls in the air, and you're just hoping every day that one of them falls down in the right place.
Yeah, and if they don't, everyone is watching and judging.
No one expected you to jump into this job and be perfect overnight.
Nobody except you.
I'm just trying to do a good job. I'm trying to do what is the best thing for the hospital and the staff. Creating a team. Come on, I mean, that's why you chose me, Steve.
I know how dedicated you are.
Well, then why are you talking about me behind my back, keeping secrets, implementing...
This isn't about me trying to prove that I could do a better job than you.
I think he's just trying to help.
You have no idea how patronizing that sounds.
Look, this is a high-stress job. It is. And I don't want you to crash and burn, and you will if you keep trying to do this by yourself. Trust me, I know.
You don't think I can do this job, do you?
It's not true.
You think you can do a better job? It's all yours. Good luck, Chief.
Okay, the truth is, I can't do what you do.
Well, we're about to find out.
I have an oversized ego and non-existent bedside manner, and technique in the OR
Elevator.
doesn't automatically translate into being able to manage people.
Do you have a point here?
My point is, it's easy to complain about the changes that are being made from the sidelines, but what you're doing, that's the hard job. You're changing this hospital for the best, and I don't have all the answers.
Well, you better start to figure it out, because if you're going to be chief, the entire hospital is going to be depending on you.
You're not going to let me off the hook easily, are you?
Not a chance.
You know me, though. You love me, you married me, you know that I can be a jerk.
Getting warmer.
Look, Robin, Steve's right. It's a very hard position that you're in. But I know that you can do it. And I want you to know that I'm going to help you in any way that I can, okay? You can do this. I have absolute faith in you.
Thanks. I need